Randolph Voller.
Good evening. To be clear, Reverend Anthony Davis asked me to bring that. That's why Casey gave it to you. So it's pretty much ceremonial if the town does that or not. And there'll probably be other members of the community coming to the greetings. But that came from Reverend Davis. Good evening, Commissioners and Mayor Terry. And good evening to former Commissioner Ethel Farrell, who when I first came to Pittsboro, you were on this board a long time ago. As a former colleague, I have learned to appreciate the vantage point from the audience. It's a different vantage point. I want to thank you for your hard work, and I also want to honor all the candidates running for election in Pittsboro this fall. I've come to the last few meetings, and I think everyone's in the room, which says a lot about our community. Now, I may not agree with you, and I will compete with you, but at the end of the day, I will work with all of you to make Pittsboro a better place and one of the best communities in North Carolina, which I think that this board and previous boards has been doing. To that end, I want to raise a vexing issue that I believe that we as leaders must come together to stop cold, and that is false accusations against members of this current board and former members of the board. Now, why would we want to do that? Well, there were comments made at the June meeting that I attended, and at a recent July County BOC meeting when Commissioner Fiocco represented the town of Pittsboro, that frankly were false. And these comments imply that there's some level of corruption on the board. And this should not be. People can have opinions. They may not like the votes that are taken, but I don't think that that is something that we should allow, and I think that we should take a stand. Now, certainly, there's a difference of opinion in this room and in the community about the approved PDD and the master plan for Chatham Park, but I think that we can all agree that although committee members can come up, and committee members can come up and address the board and be vociferous in their opinions, I don't think we should allow folks to cast aspersions on this board and members of the board that are simply not true and former members of the board. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Randy.
Well said.
Okay, that brings us